Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Today, we're gonna be reading from my favorite segment, Scary Stories. So let's get started. The realtor never mentioned the smell. It clung to the walls like rotting soil, like earth disturbed from a grave to shallow. When Clara pushed open the swollen oak door of the old house on Ashwood Lane, the hinges screamed like something alive. She told herself it was just age, just rust, just neglect. The house had been empty for decades. Everyone in town knew that still. She had bought it cheap and she wanted to believe she'd made the right choice. But from the first night, the house began to speak. At 13 a.m., Clara woke to scratching. Long, deliberate strokes against her bedroom wall. Too steady to be a mouse, too slow to be a branch. She held her breath, heart hammering. But when she whispered, "Who's there?" the scratching stopped. The next morning she found her wall gouged with parallel lines, deep enough to expose wood beneath the plaster. She covered them with a poster. The second night, the air turned bitter cold. She woke shivering, her breath visible in the dark. The house groaned round her, timber bones flexing in agony. Then she heard footsteps, bare feet soft, wet, deliberate, crossing the hallway, pausing outside her door. The handle turned. She couldn't move, couldn't breathe, but the door never opened. She thought she dreamed it. Until she saw the damp footprints in the morning, small, child-sized, leading up to her bed. Leading away, but not leading out. By the third night, she no longer slept. She sat in the living room, lamp flickering, trying to convince herself the stories about Ashwood Lane were just small-town legends. Whispers of the family that used to live there, the family that vanished. No one knew how, but the police found the dining room walls dripping red with something far thicker than paint. Clara hadn't dared open the dining room since moving in. But that night, the door opened on its own, slow as a yawn. The smell hit her first copper and rot. The lamp flickered violently, and then she saw them. Faces in the shadows. Dozens of them. Eyes too wide, teeth bared in twisted grins. A man's head lolling from his neck as though it had been broken. A woman with her jaw torn open, so wide her tongue hung like a rope. Children, eyeless, their sockets pouring black tar down their cheeks. They were seated neatly around the table, waiting. The chair at the head of the table scraped back. Inviting her, Clara screamed and ran. She tried the front door, it slammed shut. The windows shattered inward, glass raining like jagged teeth. The house seemed to pulse, breathing, the walls shuddering like veins beneath skin. And then the voices began. Not whispers, not screams, a chorus of laughter high, shrill, hungry. The shadows spilled from the dining room, dragging long limbs across the floor, their bodies stretching in unnatural shapes. One whispered directly into her, though no one stood beside her. "You live here now. You belong to us." Her lamp went out. Neighbors say they never saw Clara leave. Some nights they claim they hear her screaming. Other nights she joins the laughter, shrill and cracked, echoing across Ashwood Lane. And if you dare to walk by the house after midnight, they say you'll see her face in the upstairs window, eyes black, mouth stretched impossibly wide, watching, waiting. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe for more scary stories. Okay, bye.